So, something that should help you find more joy in your business, more fulfillment, is thinking about your offer. Not just always thinking about how to make it better, how to make it sound more irresistible. What else can I add? What other bells and whistles? What other bonuses? What other guarantees? Like, think about what do you want to do? What problems do you actually want to solve? In what mechanism do you want to solve those problems? Do you want to do done for you services? Do you want to do coaching or consulting services? Do you want to do courses only? Like, these are all questions that I ignored for a long time because I was just so focused on hustling and grinding and listening to all the gurus. Make your offer so irresistible, people would say stupid, say no, which is obviously a good idea. It's a great idea, but not at the expense of actually having to deliver it. I was signing up clients and I would end up actually resenting signing up clients because I didn't want to deliver the result that I was selling, right? So it's not always about how can I make a sale, but if you think about holistically, you want to create a business that actually provides you freedom of time, money, and purpose, right? Like, what you're doing, you should feel good about it. You should feel good about the way you're solving the problem. What problems are you actually solving? And your offer should be in alignment with your season. Maybe you're in a season of life where you're not going to be working as much. Like, I spent 6 months, I think it was in 2022, of just traveling, right? And I didn't take on any new sales, and we were only making like 20K a month. But for that season, it was perfect. It was a more selling software, right? And I wasn't having to do a lot of coaching, had a lean team, and it fit my season. So that's important to really take into consideration as well, which most people don't ever really think about. Like, what season of life am I in? I just had a new baby. Am I really going to be grinding all of my energy right now into building a business? Yeah. So it's got to align. Your offer has got to align. And it also, with your season, it also has to align with your who, right? Who do you actually want to serve? Like, for so long, I spent, my agency, which I still have it, but it doesn't require a lot of me, but it serves dentists, right? And I love dentists. My dad was a dentist, but it wasn't really my tribe. It wasn't the people group that I wanted to serve for the rest of my life. I vibe with people that were in my same shoes, that want to build a business online. You want freedom. You're not trying to grind and build this $100 million business. You want to make $1 million a year profit. You want to enjoy your life, maybe work 10, 15, 20 hours a week, and then enjoy the freedom that you have to be with your family. Like, those are the people that I vibe with. Like, that's my tribe. So when I switched my offer to focus on that people group, I also gained just way more sense of fulfillment. I felt aligned with who God has made me, and I feel aligned with the people that I'm serving. Okay, so you should probably take that into consideration as well. Like, your offer should align with your who. And then you should take into consideration your skill set, right? What skills do you have? Like, what breakthroughs have you gotten in your life? What kind of transformations have you gone through that have given you some skills that you can now take and put into your offer and deliver to somebody? Like, for example, if you're a 19-year-old kid and you don't have any skills, probably starting a marketing agency is a good idea, because you can learn those skills along the way of sales and marketing. You can learn those things and do it for somebody instead of trying to coach and consult somebody on that. Because in order to coach and consult somebody, you really have to have a deep knowledge, a deep understanding of the transformation that you're trying to take someone through, and the ability to teach it, right? So to recap, your offer should align in many ways. This is not an exhaustive list, but what we talked about is it should align with your who. Who do you really want to serve? Like, think about if you had to work with a certain type of person for the rest of your life. Like, would you enjoy it? Would you enjoy the conversations you had with those people? Like, usually it aligns with your values. That's why it's important to get clear on what do you value, right? I don't value the hustle and the grind culture any longer, right? So who do you feel called to serve? Who do you enjoy working with? Take some time to actually journal it, right? This thing is a weapon right here. do the thinking, and it will pay off. Then your offer should align with the problems that you want to solve. Like, think about the problems you want to solve. And usually you can look back at your own life and see the problems you have overcome. And now you can help somebody with those same problems, right? So maybe you don't want to help, like for so long, for example, in my marketing agency, we would help people solve the problem of marketing, getting more leads. We would do it in the mechanism of done for you services. After a while, I became burnt out on that, right? I no longer wanted to solve that problem in the way I was solving it. I preferred more of a coaching and consulting offer because I already had a deep knowledge of marketing and sales. I can literally teach this to people, and it's really easy for me. I mean, you can literally get paid for solving any type of problem online. Do you want to help people overcome addictions? Do you want to help people, get out of porn? I have a friend that makes 7 figures, and his whole coaching company is helping men break the addiction of porn, right? So it's like, what do you feel passionate about? What problems do you want to solve? And you can literally go and build a 7-figure business. It may take a lot of time, but you can do it. Just solving any problem. People will pay, whether it's in the health niche, in the relationship niche, or the make money niche. You can figure it out. You can customize a solution that lights you up, that actually gets you excited, and that solves a painful problem for somebody else. It's definitely possible. And then it should align with your season of life. You should look at, what is your capacity for the season of life you're in? What season of life are you in? Are you in a season where you're just not trying to build, but you're more in a maintenance mode? You should take those things into consideration. But ultimately, man, if you look at these aspects of your life and your business, you'll be able to build a business that serves your life. And that's complete 180 from the majority of time that I spent of trying to build, just focusing on building the business. Like, let me just focus. I didn't even take into consideration the lifestyle I'm trying to create or the fulfillment I'm trying to get. It was all about, how do I market? How do I sell? And I get it, man. It's tough. When you're trying to pay the bills, it's hard to take time and reflect. Nevertheless, that doesn't mean it's impossible. You can create a business that you absolutely love, that you enjoy showing up to, solving the problems you want to solve in the way you want to solve them, that aligns with your season, you're aligned with the people you're serving. Everything comes together and you have congruence or in convergence, where everything comes together, your skills, your gifts, and your passion, and it aligns with making money, right? So hopefully that helps. Drop a comment below.